Hey, paper crafting friends. Welcome to another Sunday. Hard to believe. And today is October the 13th, 2024. My name is Dawn Bourgette, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator who loves to inspire all of you with stamps, paper, ink, all the frillies, the blingies, all the stuff. Now, today I'm trying something a little bit different. I think, simultaneously broadcasting, if that's the right word, or simultaneous lives. Wow, that's a tongue twister. With my group as well as my page. We'll see if that's actually working, but I'm not going to test that right now because everything's set the way I need it to be. Anyway, I've connected, I think about a minute early. So as you find me in your news feed, go ahead and say hello and let me know where you are viewing from. And while you're doing that, I'm going to make sure I am where I need to be. And it looks like I am. That is perfect. Now, hopefully today, Facebook will behave and I'll be able to see your comments. Last week, I didn't do so good with that, so I apologize. Just know I try really hard to acknowledge everybody, or to at least comment back after the fact, after I'm done with my live. If for some reason I'm not saying hi to you, it's Facebook, it's not me. So, because I love to say hi. That's why I go live. I like to interact with you. So even if you are watching me as a replay, whether it's on my blog or on YouTube, make sure to say hi and let me know where you're viewing from. I always love to see the people who I'm reaching with our paper crafting obsession, right? Okay, so let's go ahead, get on with things today. Wow, another week. We're into the mid-October now. Isn't that crazy? So if you have not already, I would love for you to join us on the e-newsletter where I send all kinds of information and email specials from me to you. So if you haven't already, go ahead and point the camera on your smartphone at the QR code right here, and it will give you a link. Tap on it. Hey, Judy. Hi. Happy Sunday afternoon. Because this is going to be the easiest way that I keep in touch with everybody is through my newsletter. Everything is through my newsletter. So go ahead and tap on that. It'll take you to a page. I call it a landing page. It lands you there. And you'll fill your name and your address, email address in there. And it's that simple. It automatically adds you to my list. I love that. That is one of the few things technology-wise that I've figured out, and it actually works. Go figure. Also, if you see anything today that you would like to purchase at my online store, I appreciate you purchasing with me. There is my link right there, Dawn's Creative Chalet .stampinup.net. Don't forget the S in Dawn's. And this is the October 2024 host code. Now, just to mention, you guys, as always, and if you receive my newsletters, you'll know this already, but I guess I wasn't really making it clear on my lives that the class that you're viewing every Sunday, this is a class. It's free to all of you to view. That's not a problem. I'd love to have you here. But if you want the actual class packet, go ahead and place a minimum of a $45 order with me, and then I will send you the bits, the pieces to make the cards. The one thing that I'm just not permitted to do is send stamped images. So if you're looking to make the cards exactly like mine, I'll be showing you what products we are using today. And if you don't already have them, you can either substitute with something that's already in your craft stash, or you can go to my online store and you can purchase it there. So, That's with a minimum of a $45 order before shipping and tax. If you place a $50 order minimum before shipping and tax, I'll also throw in an embellishment of my choice. So it's kind of a win-win. I appreciate you supporting my business, and then you get the gift. Like, I love to give the gift, right? That's always the best part for me. I'm a giver. So anyway, so that gave you enough time to go ahead and scan that. Also, a couple other things here I want to go through with you guys real quick. You guys know the drill. So first of all, of course, thank you for being here. And I also want to thank all of you who took advantage of the stamp sale that was last week for 3 days. You guys are awesome. And it was a great sale. I enjoyed the sale. And I'm glad that you did too. And your goodies are in the mail to you. So again, thank you so much. And then also just want to invite you over to my community, which is a group on Facebook called Dawn's Creative Chalet Community. And then of course we have my YouTube channel, which is Dawn's Creative Chalet. Make sure to subscribe and click the bell. It'll turn black. That way you'll get all the notifications from my YouTube channel. Also check out my blog. I go there every week. I repost the live, so it's a replay. I also have a supply list. By the way, once we're done here, that reminds me, every week what I'm also trying to do is right up above here, a point like this or up above there, after I'm done with my live, I'm trying to remember to go ahead and post all the important links that you need, one of them being the supply list for the products that I've used on the day's live, so that you know what I have used in case you have any questions. And if you do need to shop for those products, it's a lot easier that way. All right. Also, you will find that list down towards the bottom of my blog post in today's blog post. I usually post that about a half hour after I've left all of you here on Facebook. That's what I do right as soon as I'm done. I'm posting on YouTube. I'm posting on my blog. So it takes about a half hour to 45 minutes, but you'll see it there. And again, my online store. And of course, who doesn't hang on Pinterest, right? That's the greatest place ever. Okay, as far as stuff coming up at the chalet, I know that this looks like daunting, like very long, but I kind of have a repeat on automatic, so to speak, with things that are coming up here at the chalet. This Thursday, we have the creative card class. That's at 10 o'clock, 1 o'clock, or 6:30. No, actually, we already had that class. Yes, we did. Sorry about that. I'm thinking about November. Yes, we already had creative card class. Today is not the 10th. It's the 13th, Dawn. Hello. Oh, my goodness sakes, I tell you. Hey, hello, Karen. It's good to see you. Happy Sunday afternoon. I miss you. Okay, so let's advance here a little bit. Let's get back on track to what day it really is and when we are going in the future. The Reindeer Days Fun product-based class is coming up on October the 24th. I just closed the RSVP for that, as I need to order product for that in advance. And that's coming up on the 24th of October. And then as we get into the end of October, there's a couple of things that will be ending. We'll have let's see here, the kits collection sale, which, by the way, I want to show you guys a couple of kits here and talk about something in a minute. But the kits collection sale involves all of the kits, excluding Paper Pumpkin. That's a subscription-based, but all other kits in the kits collection are up to 30% off. That ends on October 31st. So if you would like to take part in that, just make sure to do so. I haven't really checked to see if there have been any kits that are unavailable that have been really popular. They do come back into stock normally, unless it's towards the end of their life expectancy. I'm not sure how to put that, but for the most part, as far as I know, things should be available yet. Also, the end of this month ends the starter kit special. So this is a good one. And I always like to toot, 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 you know, when I know of a really good deal. And you guys ask me all the time, you know, this stuff is kind of expensive. How can I get the best deal? Well, just purchase a starter kit. Like, that's a no-brainer anytime, no matter what. But during October, it's our treat. It is no trick. And Stampin' Up! Is giving us an addition. They're giving us $155 of product for $99. And they are throwing in the shipping. And in Michigan, that's about a $17 savings. And then there's also a paper pumpkin kit that's thrown in. That's a $25 value. And then they also give you catalogs in case you want to share it. More or less, the reason why I share the kit is for the same reason I decided to join in the first place. And that was almost 14 years ago. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Hey, Jan, happy Sunday crafternoon. Thanks for joining us. So I joined because I was buying a lot. Anybody have that issue? Yeah, I was buying a lot. And with that, I kept being told, if you just join, you could save money. You can get the discount that I get as a demonstrator. And I was like, no, that's okay. I'm good. I just want to buy product. I'm happy. Right? Because I was assuming that you had to do all the things, that you had to sell, that you had to do this and you had to do that, which is not the case. I don't know if you guys realize that. You don't have to do anything. You can just be the merriest little shopper like I still am. I love to shop. What can I say? And I love new products. It makes me giddy. But anyway, with that being said, be the savvy shopper, grab the starter kit. You're saving a lot of money because basically with all the product that you get, the free shipping, the free paper pumpkin, they're throwing in catalogs in case you do want to share it with your friends. That's an option though. That's not a prerequisite to be a demonstrator, right? All you need to do is love the product and love to create. That's the only requirement I think that you would need, that you'd want to purchase the starter kit. Otherwise, why would you, right? Hey, Beth, happy Sunday crafternoon. So, again, this special offer ends on October the 31st. If you guys have any questions, reach out to me. Like, I'm an open book about it. And I truly believe that if you're purchasing products from me, I cannot imagine why you wouldn't go this route. This will put you right through Celebration. If you guys are familiar with Celebration, you'll receive a discount on all your products, and you'll also earn Celebration products a month early before customers. It's like, it's a test drive for whatever you want to make of this journey. So first and foremost, just be a savvy shopper who loves the product. That's a good enough reason to purchase a starter kit at any time. Okay. Also, end of paper pumpkin. Oh, that's right. That already ended, I think. Yeah, it did, because that's right. We had to sign up. We're going to cross that off. We had to sign up for the October paper pumpkin by the 10th, and today's the 13th. So that is no longer, so ignore that, please. Also, into November, we have the Starbucks Sip and Stamp. If you are local or local-ish to the Ludington, Michigan area, I would love to have you join. It's free. You can't get any better than that, right? Free is free. Just come on over, bring your smile. I supply everything, and when you get to make a free make and take. It's really cool. And I've met some really neat people by just hanging out at Starbucks. And I do this every single month, the first Friday of the month, unless there's a holiday. But I think the rest of the year we're golden. So it's the first Friday of every month, right on through the rest of the year. And I'm going to continue this into next year. I plan on it. It's my thing. I love it. Let's see here. Also sign up by the 10th of November if you would like to receive the November kit. This is not going to be, well, I can't say it's not going to be cards. It's going to be like a 3D, how do I explain this? 3D project. In fact, I might have a little picture of it here. let's see. Yes, stockings is going to be stockings and gift tags. So kind of sort of cards-ish, right? I've already put down that I want 2 of those for me. I'm going to hoard them because I think those little stockings are really cute. Also into November, we have Creative Card Class, the second Thursday of the month on November 14th. And that's $30 or free with a minimum order. And then we have this. So let's talk about this. I'm going to grab my kit. So on November 17th, which is on a Sunday, so I'll be not here live for what we normally do because Sundays end up being the best day to work out for Jana over at Love Wines. But I have arranged with Love Wines, Jana over there, to do a craft. So if you're in the Ludington or surrounding area, we are going to make wine charms. Aren't these cool? So this part would hang on the wine bottle, and then you have this decorative piece on the front. Hey, Marie. Happy Sunday crafternoon. So you'll make 3 of these and then 3 large ornaments. Or you can just make ornaments. I mean, you don't have to make wine charms, right? You can do whatever you want to do. It is your craft. I'm just going to guide you guys on how to make them. Once you make one, it goes pretty quick. It's pretty easy. So anyway, that is coming up, and I need an RSVP by the end of October. It's first come, first served. There's 12 seats total. And right now I have 9 left. I must have prepayment of $32 in advance for that, just an FYI. So you can PayPal me, you can send me a check, you can meet up with me. Whoops. So just let me know. Also, I wanted to show you guys this kit. This is one of our new kits, and I decided to put one of each together just to show you what it is. Because I know in the pictures sometimes it doesn't show it really well. Whoops, I'm also dropping stuff. Oh, I see. Oh, I see what I did. Okay. All right, I got product going all over the place. Cool. Anyway, this is called Alpine Air. And in the picture, it was like, I don't know, it's hard to photograph this stuff, right? We just know. It is really hard to photograph it and make it look like you will see it in person. But I have to say, I'm totally impressed with this kit. I even love the envelopes that match with the card basis. And everything is pre-printed. There is a stamp set that comes with this one. And I think this kit is 22, 25, around in that area. I should know that. Sorry. And there's a third card here somewhere. I see what I did. I didn't actually group all this stuff together like I thought I did. Okay. Here is the third card. So there's 3 different cards and 3 of each design. Super easy. It comes with the block. I didn't put my little, yeah, I guess I did on these. Let's say I didn't put my little bling blings on, but I did. You just can't see them really well. And it also has some glue dots and dimensionals. And then there is your stamp set. Just to mention you guys, the stamp sets that come in the kits, they are exclusive to the kit that you purchase. Just like Paper Pumpkin is exclusive to just Paper Pumpkin. There is no way you can get those stamp sets that come in those kits unless you do subscribe. All right. So I wanted to show you those because I love our kits collection, and with them being up to 30% off, you can't beat that deal. And let's see here. What else was I going to tell you about? Oh, into November, I have bumped up the Snowy Seasons of Wonder product class because we have Thanksgiving in there. Oh my gosh, I'm talking about Thanksgiving. Isn't that crazy? But anyway, you'll need to RSVP for the Snowy Scenes product class by November the 7th, and it's on November 21st, and it's $46. And you're going to get the DSP, the embellishment, and the ribbon. So, anywho, oh, and one last thing too, into that weekend on, I believe it's the 23rd. It's on a Saturday. I will be at the Christmas shop at Mason County Reformed Church, which is just literally like a half of a block from me. So how can I not, right? But I will be there with some of these crafting kits that you can purchase. Also, I'll have stocking stuffers available and teachers' gifts and things like that are very reasonable. So if you would like to join me, please do so at the Mason County Reformed Church on the corner of Amber Road and US 10. And I don't know if that's actually considered Scottville or Ludington address, because my address is Scottville, but I don't know where they actually draw the line. But anyway, it's right on US 10 nonetheless. I'm easy to find. See, I've told you about the kits. Whoops. There's a part of the kit that I better not lose. So the kits, don't forget about that. And I've talked to you about the starter kit, which is an amazing deal. Like, seriously. And like I said, if you guys have any questions about that, just let me know. This is on until October 31st. So, and by the way, with the starter kit, you can order anything from the annual catalog, our holiday mini catalog, all of our online exclusives. And we also have, this is why I'm showing you guys these, so you can add that stuff. But also we have some brand new product that right now demonstrators can pre-order. This is just one of the things. And this is, oh, gorgeous. If you've seen my unboxing, I think a couple weeks ago now. Yeah, feels like it's forever ago. Anyway, these are products that you could put into your starter kit as well. But you'll need to contact me because you'll need to get some item numbers and things like that, right? Because I'm not sure if they show the brand new stuff when you just sign up for the kit. I think you need to have some item numbers, but don't quote me on that because honestly, it's been a while since I've checked that. And then last but not least, don't forget about our scrapbooking brochure, our scrapbooking line of products. And again, I'll have a link up above this video, live, whatever you want to call it. And it will be there for you so you can check out all of our scrapbooking line of products. Is going to continue to grow. I'm super excited about it. And I'm trying to get myself back into the whole scrapbook thing. So I'm working on my fall pages. And these kits literally tell you step by step on what to cut, where to put it, which is actually good for me because I used to I could work on a 2-page spread for 2 days. Like, seriously, being so indecisive about what to do, where to put the pictures. I don't know. If you guys have scrapbooked before, you understand, right? You get it. But anyway, it's beautiful. And even if you don't scrapbook, the sticker sheets with the designer paper, these things are not available in our catalog. You'll only find them online. And it is the coolest paper. In fact, I just used this paper. I should show you guys something here. Let me do that. Why not? We're hanging out together today. So this is a set. I think it's called Perfect Pair, but don't quote me on it. Now, this is a set that right now we can pre-order as a demonstrator. It is the cutest set ever. And I love the retro look of this paper. Now, this is how Halloween paper in the Halloween pack, let's put it that way. So I went totally outside the box and I wanted this whole card to look a little retro because those reminded me of the old style salt and pepper shakers, right? So I was like, I need a retro feel and I wish we had black and white paper. And then all of a sudden the light bulb goes off. Oh yeah, we do have black and white pattern paper. It's with the Halloween stuff. So that's where I grabbed that from. I thought that was really cute. And just to show you guys another sneak peek, this is called, oh my gosh, umbrella something. I don't remember. Anyway, and this is actually from the Otterly Amazing Designer Paper with that whole suite. So that's otters behind that paper. I totally use it for something different. And then I love this little girl holding the umbrella and the dog. The dog sold me. Like right there, I had to have it. Because with the dies, this set comes with dies. It has a little raincoat for the dog. I was going to put the raincoat on the dog, but I thought, no, not for this one. I want something a little bit different. So anyway. Hello. Welcome on in, Sarah. Okay. You guys ready to get started on some fun stuff? Now that I've taught your ear off. All right. Let's have some fun together. So today we are using the Festive Words Stamp Set. I love this set. It's an inexpensive one. I believe it's, $26. It is a red rubber stamp set. And I love that the images are big because when you have big images, that means it's taking a lot of real estate on the card so you don't have to do so much on the card. I know, call me lazy. I admit it, but I'm being truthful. And I love the font. I love the artwork on it. I think it's a fun, whimsical set. And then also today, I wanted to use the exposed brick 3D embossing folder. This is one of my favorites. Hello, Sarah. It's good to see you. And then also another thing that I love, there are two sets of dies that I feel like nobody can live without. This is one of them. Excuse me, I got a tickle in my throat. Oh my goodness. This is the Nested Essentials dies. Love them. This always reminds me of a coffin. I don't know why, but it does. So once you get that in your head, it never goes away. I call them the coffin dies. But I love these, and we're using these today too. And also, what else are we using? I don't remember if these are back in stock or not, but these are a staple. These are the rhinestone basic jewels. You can see I've been using a lot of them, but we're going to make them a little blingy. And then also this ribbon, so funny. So when I prepare for my lives, I usually prepare about a week in advance. So I put all the things that I'm going to use for my lives, excluding ink, because as soon as I do put them in the bin for Facebook Live, that's when I need them for other projects during the week, right? You guys know, you get it. So anyway, I was looking for this ribbon and I thought, dang, I swear I had a bolt of this ribbon. And I looked for it, and I decided to use a different ribbon on a project, which worked out great. But then after I got this stuff out today and setting up on my table, I was like, oh, duh, there's the ribbon I was digging all over for. Go figure. I don't know. Silly me. Anyway, so we're going to use this. This is the silver. I think they just call it silver and white. Yeah. Silver and white ribbon. It's pretty. I like it. It's got that little bit of sparkle to it. You guys know me and my sparkle. Let's see here. Let's grab the stuff for the first card. I'm going to put this right over here because I know I will need that. Isn't that cute? So I guess you could call it a fun fold. And I use, like I said, the exposed brick embossing folder on that. And I'm going to grab my cheat sheet. So this is card number 1. So if you are receiving the card kit in the mail, along with your placing your order, this will be card number 1. All right, so I've already tied my bow to save time because usually I feel under pressure and then, you fumble and you can't, Okay, so look at what I did, you guys. I know, don't fall out of your chair. I put the stickers on the stamps. I hardly ever do this, but today I felt saucy and I thought, you know what? I'm going to go against my box. Yeah, I know. It's the things, I ordered too much and it takes too much time to put the stickers on them. But today I thought, I'm going to really throw all of you off. I'm going to put the stickers on them for a change. Okay. I'll grab all my bits here. First of all, this is real red, and again, I ran it through the exposed brick 3D embossing folder, and this is cut at, let's see here, 2.5 by 5.25. Whoops. And then these two pieces of DSP are cut at 1.25 by 5.25. Also, I should tell you the measurements of this. This is basic white. This is the thick basic white cardstock. And I cut it at 5.5 by 8.5. And then I scored at 4.25 and 1.5. So it gives you that Z, I guess you want to call it. So let's see here. I also, just for giggles, I cut, maybe I didn't cut 2 of them though. Oh, I did. I'm better than I thought I was. So I'm going to have you guys interact with me today. I thought it would be fun to do this. Once in a while I do this, if I prepare enough ahead. So we can either make the card exactly the way it is, or we can use this designer series paper instead of this. These, by the way, are both from the, I think it's called Reindeer Days designer series paper, I believe. Anyway, the backs I don't think will work. They're more scenery, and I don't think that would be. But anyway, I want you to vote. Presents or plaid? Just go ahead and type that in while I go ahead and adhere this piece to the card, because this I know we are using. So presents or plaid on the card. What should we do? And then also, I don't know why, I wasn't thinking when I cut this. So I did already use the die cut machine with the nested essential dies. This is that largest shape in the dovetail shapes. And I did already stamp it, I guess. I didn't realize that I did that. So we're going to go ahead, and I'm not going to need this now. So I'm going to take that right off the block and put it away for now while you guys vote. Plaid. I see a plaid. Whoop, whoop. All right, Beth. I know I'm mad for plaid. I love plaid. It'd be fun to see how it looks with something else, right? All right. And then Sarah says, since you did the presents already, how about the plaid for a different card? I like that. Okay, let's go with plaid. So first of all, I'm going to grab my multi-purpose liquid glue. I have put this, I know I've explained this before, but for those who may be new, I bought these on Amazon. And I don't know if you guys ever noticed, like I did not like our multi-purpose liquid glue. And I know as far as the adhesive on it is awesome, but there's something about the way the glue would come out of the container, and it comes out pretty fast. This was my solution. Now I love our multi-purpose green glue, as some call it. I just put it into a different container, and the tip on it is super duper duper fine, like the fine tip glue pen, sort of. But this one never dries out like that one. So anyway, that's what this is. And now I have a total love relationship with our multi-purpose liquid glue. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to do plaid. I love that you guys like to play with me. Okay, we're going to put these aside. I'll use them on another card. So we're going to go ahead and put that on the front. And then I'm also going to put this one. I'm going to turn it sideways so it's easier for me to line it up. And there we go. Ooh, I like it. You guys are awesome. Look at that. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab my dimensionals. And I think I'll put them onto the card. And then we'll stick this guy just like that. And then the ribbon, pre-tied ribbon, and my glue dots. I'm going to put 2 glue dots just for, for a good measure. It's always easy, by the way. I know I've seen some of my students grabbing the glue dot and then trying to put it to the project or the object. My goodness, it's a struggle for me to talk sometimes, I tell you. But anyway, it's always easier to keep the glue dots on the roll and press the ribbon to the glue dot. Much easier. Okay, also, we need some bling. So I'm going to grab this and my Take Your Pick tool. Let's see here. We'll put one here, and we'll put a couple little guys on for some extra sparkle. I don't know about you guys. I go through these like water just as much as I go through my dimensionals. I go through my rhinestones. It's crazy. But it's so nice because they go with everything. And the other cool thing, I don't know if you guys know, but you can take your Stampin' blends and color on them, or anything that is non-porous. This will dry to any of our blends. The alcohol-based markers, perfection, because then you can completely match your projects, right? That's what I've always loved about Stampin' Up. Everything is matchy-matchy, and that's right up my alley. All right, so what do you guys think? Do you like the plaid better? It is kind of cool. I kind of dig it. So that is card number 1. Easy peasy. Okie dokie. Let's see here. Next card. So I challenged myself to use all 4 stamps. So in the card kit, you'll get everything cut for all 4 cards. Let's see. There we go. Hi, Diana. Happy Sunday crafternoon. It's nice to have you with us. All righty. I think so too, actually, Sarah. They're both really cute. How can they not be cute? We have our cute paper, right? Okay, this is the basic white thick. It's cut at 5.5 by 8.5 and scored at 4 1/4. And then we have a piece of the garden green. Whoops, I should get my cheat sheet. It would be a lot easier than trying to remember. The garden green is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. And then we have basic white, which I've embossed with the exposed brick embossing folder with the Stampin' cut and emboss machine. And this white piece is 3 3/4 by 5. And then we have the Reindeer Fun Designer Series paper. This is cut at 4 3/4 by 1 1/2. And then we have these 2 pieces, which is what the sentiment will be on, and then a layering piece. So the real red is 3 1/4 by 3. The basic white is 3 by 2 3/4. All right. So pretty simple design of a card. I'm going to go ahead first of all and attach these together. I'm building my card. The other nice thing about that liquid glue, it looks like I'm putting a lot of glue on it, but I'm really not. It takes very little of the green glue to adhere to the cards, which I love. Whereas sometimes we have a tendency to use this like we have to cover the entire backing of the paper. You don't. This stuff is really super sticky, and just in each corner and a little bit in the middle, and you're golden. It goes a long way as well. All right, make sure my card opens the correct way, because we know how that goes. I've been there, done that a few times with you guys. And I'm going to go ahead. I want to hear this with dimensionals, I believe. Let's do that. Give it a little extra pop. Whoops. Also, if I take the dimensional off of my finger. There we go. And put it on here like so. All right. And then our piece of Reindeer Fun, I'm going to put her right in the middle and grab my green glue. Once again, isn't that cute? I almost hate to cover him up. He's so adorable. But he's going the wrong direction, so can't help it. We got to do it. Hello, Mary Jo. Happy Sunday crafternoon. It's good to see you. Whoops, and I actually cut that a little short, but we're just going to go ahead. We're going to fudge it, as we call it, and that's going to look good in itself. Okay, and then I need to take my white piece here and taking my Memento Black. Now, for those of you who may be a little bit newer with me, I seen a couple of other demonstrators do this, and I love the idea. So our Memento Black, and I know I've gone through this before, so bear with me if you're one of those people that watch me all the time. But our Memento Black ink pad is a felt pad. And of course, you have to pounce on it, give it a little bit of, I don't want to say CPR, but kind of, sort of, onto your card, or excuse me, onto your stamp. And after a while, when you do that with a felt pad, ever notice that your Memento Black ink pad can, I call it concave, where it gets a little banana effect? With that being said, I sometimes have a hard time inking my stamps with it, especially by photopolymer. Photopolymer is funny, especially when you first get a fresh photopolymer stamp set and you're using the Memento ink. And sometimes it doesn't like, I don't know, like resists the ink. I don't know how else to put it. So I have two solutions. I have this. You guys have seen these before. I think I bought this on Amazon years ago. It's lasted me forever. And I will go ahead and just kind of scuff up the image before I ink it. The other thing is this. This is a new solution since a lot of our stamps are photopolymer. So this is actually an ink pad that if you were to buy the white or opaque white ink pad, it comes as uninked, and then it also comes with a pigment white refill inker, and then you need to ink up this yourself. Well, some demonstrator, I can't remember who started this fad, but they thought of putting the Memento ink into this ink pad since it's uninked anyway with the Memento ink. And I tell you what, the difference in stamping is crazy good. So if you guys ever have a problem with the original Memento Black ink, in fact, let me grab it so you can see it. This ink pad right here has this ink in it. So I just took the re-inker of this and inked this pad. Again, it comes naked. It doesn't have any ink in it when you get it. I don't know how else to put it. It's an empty ink pad. So this works out really well. So if you do have a problem with your Memento pad, you might want to try this. Then I just took my label maker and I made my own labels for it. Kind of fun. You know, you gotta love the things that other demonstrators come up with because they just rock. The best ideas ever, right? Okay, so we're using the Noel. And again, look at that. Woo! There was only 5 stamps in the set, but still, the fact that I actually put the, I still push too hard. In fact, let me see something here. Before I do that, one moment. Yeah, okay. I almost had it go in the opposite direction because I think I cut it like a 1/2 inch difference. Okay, there we go. And you don't need to pounce on it. No need to give it CPR. There we go. Isn't that awesome? So look at this. I mean, it's a nice black, full black image. Greatest invention ever. Now I am going to clean that really quick because if I don't, I'm going to get black ink on my white sweater and that would be really bad. There we go. Okay. Cool beans. Take that off because we'll need a different stamp for the next one. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and layer those two together. But before I do, and I think I forgot to put these on the supply list. So if you guys are looking at the supply list after we're done here, I'll post it up there. I forgot to put the Stampin' Blends, but this is the Real Red and this is the Shaded Spruce. We don't have a Garden Green. Or at least I don't think we do. If we do, somebody let me know, because I've missed having Garden Green as a blend. I know the other colors are close, but sometimes I just want it, you know, to matchy match. Most people wouldn't know the difference anyway. Okay, so that is the darker red that I used. And then, let's see, I think I used the lighter shade of the two of the Shaded Spruce. It's the closest, I think, to Garden Green, because Old Olive is more of a yellow tinge to it. So yeah, it kind of sort of matches. Okay, we're going to go ahead and glue this together with a little bit of multi-purpose glue. And then again, I want to go ahead and adhere it with dimensionals. Just like that. And I could put it up there, but I don't know. I kind of liked it on its side. And where did my glue dots go? They're probably right in front of my face. Aha, and they are. See how I am? Okay. I'm going to put a few on there to make sure that sticks. And there is card number 2. Of course, we need a little bit of bling. So let's go ahead and put the blinger on. Okay, there we go. All right, card 2, done. Easy peasy. And that's the other thing I like about this set. Beautiful cards, very simple. All right, you guys ready for card number 3? Oops. Get all my little bits and bubbles and grab my cheat sheet here. So the card base is Granny Apple Green. And I also call it, you guys are going to laugh, GAG. G-A-G, Granny Apple Green. Get it? I don't know. I'm weird. It's okay. But anyway, Granny Apple Green is cut at 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. I have an inside liner, as I call it. This is basic white, and I have cut it at 4 by 5 1/4. I'm going to go ahead and put it inside the card. And of course, stamping and all that good jazz. I normally don't take the time to do that on lives, but of course, it's always more fun when you have either a sentiment in there or something. Just zhuzhing it up for the inside, right? This is also basic white. It is also cut at 4 by 5 1/4 and embossed again with the exposed brick 3D embossing folder. And there we go. And then we have a piece of the Reindeer Fun Designer Series paper. It's cut at 2.5 by 4. And I'm going to adhere it right to that white piece with some multi-purpose liquid glue. And we're just going to eyeball centering it-ish. Looks good. And then we have, let's see here, this is Real Red. This is cut at 2.5 by 2.5. So it's going to go on there like so. And then I cut 2 of these out from the Nested Essential Shapes in case I had a mishap. You only need 1. This is just in case of a boo-boo, basically. So let's go ahead and grab the Real Red ink. And, oh, I need the Fa-La-La stamp. Put him away. I have such a habit of putting all my stamps away as I use them and not leaving them lay around, because We have Miss Pearl, who is finally getting out of the chewing everything stage, but she does like to find things. She's curious like a cat, but she's a dog. Oh, goodness. Okay, there we go. Stamp it like so. Perfect. Do any of you guys have the stamp set already? I'm curious. All right. There's that. Okay. So I think what I'll do is attach this again with dimensionals because it's my thing. Love these. Whoops. All right. And we're going to attach this on top of this designer paper. Make it like a focal point. Oh, that looks a little off. A little off, like me. And then we're going to go ahead and adhere that piece that I've cut with the nested essential shapes. Just like so. And we didn't even need this piece. Yay. That means I'm doing really good. And then grabbing my mini glue dots. Whoops. I'm going to mini glue dot my nails. These mini glue dots, by the way, love fake nails, especially like shellac. Sticks to my nails like instantly. Okay. Oh, don't forget the bling. Let's go ahead and do that. And, oh, I'm down to my very few. Makes me sad. I need more of these. Okay. That is card number 3. Easy peasy. And then one more card for you guys. I've been doing 4. I don't know why, but I have been. Let's see. Here's card number 4. Alrighty. So first of all, I'm using a piece of the thick basic white cardstock. It's cut at 5.5 by 8.5 and scored at 4 1/4. No need for a liner inside because it is already white. And then I have a piece of the garden green. This piece is cut at, oh, I'm looking at the wrong cheat sheet. Silly me. I was going to say, that didn't sound right. So, oh my goodness, 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. The Reindeer Fun Designer Series paper is cut at 3 by 4. That's the back of it. So I thought that would work out much better. Get it? Tree with trees. I have another piece of garden green cardstock. And this is cut at 1 by 4 1/4. So it's going to go straight across the card front. And then this is cut with the nested essential dies with the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Don't you just love that little stitching? I love that. And this is the largest of the shapes that are rounded rectangles, I'll call them. And in case I make a boo-boo, we have one stamped, I guess. I must have been on a roll when I was, the thing is I prep for these, like I said, about a week in advance. So I forget about what I've done, and all of a sudden I see things I've already stamped and all that fun stuff. Like, oh, surprise. I guess I did that already. Okay. I think this is my favorite stamp of the 4 of them. I love the tree. And we're going to go ahead and grab the Garden Green ink pad. Move this aside here for a minute. And let's see if we can stamp it without making a boo-boo. Otherwise, I do have a backup. And I say that because these stamps are almost a little bit too big for a D-sized block. So with that being said, I'm using, I think is it an E? Yeah, I think it's an E size block. And this is just a little awkward for me because my hands are not big. So it's harder to hold this size block in my little hands. Actually, that came out really good. I'm totally impressed. It doesn't take much. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put the card together. I love this layout that we're using. This can be used in so many different scenarios. And it's easy. It's easy to cut and easy to assemble. All right. I'm going to put it on just like so. The sunshine's coming out. It's been cloudy all day. Okay. And then I'm going to put this on with dimensionals. Alrighty. And there we go. And then I'm going to put this right across. And just eyeball it for the middle. And I think I'm going to go ahead and put this on with dimensionals too. We're just going to go dimensional crazy. The post office does not like me. I'm always making the fluffy cards. How about you guys? Do you have rain in Wisconsin? Then we'll see it. Where in Wisconsin are you, Sarah? I may have asked you this before. I don't remember. Because I'm across from you. I'm going to use the hand map. I know you guys will be like, oh, grown, right? But I'm right here. So basically I say I'm in Ludington. I'm actually in Scottville, which is just outside of Ludington. But home of the Ludington, the Badger, the car ferry that goes across to Manitowoc. So I always feel like, even though you're a different state, I almost feel like Wisconsin and Michigan mesh together. Appleton! Woo! Okay, cool. Yeah, I've been to Appleton a lot for some retreats I used to go to every year in the fall, in October. I love the Appleton area. That's a really cool area. Okay, I'm going to attach my bow right here. And then, oh, okay. I'm so sorry. Just call me Goofy. Well, I'm really glad that you're here, Sarah. Thanks for spending a little bit of time with me today. That's awesome. Very cool. Let's see here. I'm going to put a blingy bling right on the star. I love Rhonda's events. They're the best, aren't they? They're so cool. And I love seeing all the people. Like, that's just my thing. I mean, I can sit here and hang out with you guys, but it's always even more fun when it's in person with a bunch of people that are insanely crazy about stamps, ink, and paper like myself. It's fun, though. Okay, let's bring back all the cards so I can show you guys all these beauties again. Oh, these are so pretty. They make me so happy. So card 1, and then card 2, and card 3, and card 4. Let's move it so you guys can see them a little bit better. There we go. All right, everybody. Well, I hope that you enjoyed today's live. This is fun. I love to hang out with you guys every week. Just a reminder that you can get the card kit for free with a $45 minimum order over at my online store. And that's before shipping and tax. And then if you spend $50 or more, I'll also throw in an embellishment for you. And just an FYI, just a little reminder, I know most of you know already, but I cannot include stamped images. that's against Stampin' Up! Policy. So if you like them, like to recreate them just as I have, you'll need this set if you haven't already gotten it. It's called Festive Words. The item number is 164230. It's right there. Awesome. Well, thanks again, everybody. I hope that you have a great week. I will see you right here, same time, same place, same channel at 1 p.m. Eastern time for Sunday Crafternoon class with Dawn. Bye-bye.